The 20th anniversary Mulan limited edition doll released in 2018 is one of the best dolls that the Disney Store have made. Hey everybody, it's Chaymie here and welcome to my review and unboxing of the Mulan limited edition doll. Mulan holds a very special place in my heart as a little Asian kid seeing the first Asian Disney heroine on the big screen back in 1998. And more specifically, being a Southeast Asian, I cannot be more excited to see our first Southeast Asian princess Raya in action very soon. Well, I missed out on the original retail release back in 2018, and I haven't been able to find her for a good price since then. But a few weeks ago, several limited edition Mulan dolls appeared in the stores of Shanghai Disneyland. I was lucky enough to have been able to grab her for a very reasonable price from a reseller. Right, now let's get into the doll. The box design is exquisite, lush, and gold, and I think she is probably the last doll in the main line to receive the original style box before they moved completely to the live-action style angular boxes. The box print is in shiny metallic red with gold imperial style borders. It also has cherry blossoms embedded in them as well. It even has little cherry blossoms on the plastic window. The 20th anniversary sign is part of the box and not a sticker like Rapunzel. She is limited edition of 5,500 worldwide. On the back of the box, it has a detailed description of the doll, which I love reading, so you can also pause and read it if you'd like. Her pose in the box is also quite gallant and beautiful as she holds the sword of Shan Yu, while her outfit is also laid out in a really nice way for all the details to show through as much as it can. Because my doll was purchased from the parks, it also comes with a Shanghai Disneyland price tag and also this very cute looking holographic sticker that mimics the fireworks. Now let's open the box and see what number I get. This is always one of the most exciting parts about getting a limited edition doll. I mean, numbers don't really matter to me that much, but it's still fun to find out what you get. So mine is 5,155 out of 5,500. Oh my god, that's a lot of numbers. I'm really bad with the numbers. Now we take her out and free her from the box. I always like to use an X-Acto knife to cut those tiny little tabs that a scissor might be too big for. And for a multi-billion-dollar company that is Disney, they really need to find some way else to package their dolls without poking holes in the fabric. Such a shame. And for the most annoying thing, aka the plastic tabs that are hooked to their head, I always just carefully pull the head away from them as either a knife or a scissor has risks of cutting the hair. Trust me, I have cut several doll hair accidentally in that way. And it's also nice to see that Disney took the initiative to cover the parts of the sword that is touching her hands with plastic so that they don't stain the hands. But one spot still managed to get on her hand though. And she's out of the box. And she's even more beautiful outside. Well, every doll is. Now let's get into the details, and there are a lot to go through. Starting with her face and hair, she has a lovely face sculpt, but I can't say if it's the same as her past 17-inch singing dolls or if it's a new one. I think it's new, and I also think it's the old one. I don't really know. What do you think? I love her expression. It has a genuine quality to it. She's not super smiley and not super serious looking. Disney usually gives these dolls side-glancing eyes, but for Mulan, she bravely stares straight on, which matches her character. The makeup is very subtle, with some golds and browns for the eyes and a pale purplish lip. And the best thing about her eyes is that there's an actual metallic gold highlight painted inside the iris, which is just so beautiful. I've never seen this before on any other dolls in my collection. Her hair is styled in 2 twisted braids that falls on the front, and on the back it's just black straight hair that falls to her waist. Her hair quality feels very nice actually. It's soft, it's shiny, and Pocahontas also had black hair, but her hair wasn't as nice as Mulan's. Only the front bits here are gelled to keep the hair in shape. On her chest, she is wearing the medallion that the Emperor gifts her that bears his dragon emblem. And I love how it's sculpted with jagged corners, so it looks like it's crafted and handmade and not like a factory produced completely perfectly round circle. Now let's move on to the outfit, and boy, the outfit also has so much to talk about, I don't even know where to start. So she is featured in this beautifully reimagined look of the simple blue hanfu that she wears at the finale of the movie, but now redesigned to make it fit for the hero of China. The top part of the dress is dark royal blue with red collars with red embroideries and trimmed with a darker gold. Her shoulders are a lighter shade of blue with more gold embroideries. She has fitted long sleeves under the draped sleeves that are the same color as the shoulders. She has a maroon colored waistband with patterns and also a pink sash. Attached to it are some gold beads that fall into 2 Chinese knotted tassels that sit on the 2 flaps of the top. The ends of the tassels are a little frayed and messy though. Now, moving on to the skirt. I think this is one of my favorite parts on her elaborate burgundy red sash that is just beautifully embroidered with gold threads and rhinestones, ending with the fringed sparkly beads. And I love the fact that the beads have weight to them so they dangle and sway when you move her. The skirt has 2 layers, a sheer dark blue layer on top and the main sky blue layer underneath. Under all of that, she wears black flats, which are accurate to the movie. I just wish that she also had socks to go along with them. And finally, we'll talk about the draped flowing sleeves because they are the most dramatic part about her. They are giant, they're long, they're flowy. And so she has the main sleeves, which starts out dark blue and changes into a lighter shade of blue, creating an ombre effect. And it has this beautiful pattern printed in metallic gold foil adorned with gold rhinestones. And I really love the pattern, especially the dragon in the middle of it. Usually, I always prefer embroideries over prints, but for these sleeves, I think they just work, and she already has embroideries elsewhere on her dress too. She then also has 2 shorter red draped sleeves on top of the blue ones. On the back, they are the same as the front, just that the blue one is now without the pattern. So her waistband removes with Velcro on the back, her top attaches with Velcro on the side and on the front, and the skirt is a separate piece. And finally, we have the Sword of Shan Yu. It's wrapped in a crinkled gold fabric with red lining underneath and tied with a little string. And to remove the sword, you can just slide it out without having to undo the ties. The sword has nice sculpted details and a decent paint job. I love the wear and tear and grunge detailing on the handle, and there's also a ruby in the middle of the handle. And lastly, as a finishing touch, since this doll came with the old hand sculpts, I swapped them out with the new hands from the live action Mulan doll, which can hold the sword much better and overall looks more natural. So overall, what do I think about this doll? To recap what I said in the beginning, I still think this is one of the best limited edition dolls that Disney have created in the entire line of the solo 17-inch collector dolls. I like everything about it. The details are well thought out and very intricate. I also love the choice of the blue outfit for Mulan's first 17-inch doll, which is definitely her defining moment, not the matchmaker pink dress. Although I'm sure the pink dress will also eventually come into the 17-inch collector form later down the line. And I love how the essence of the long draped sleeves from the pink dress is incorporated into this blue version. The materials are well made, and they've struck that perfect balance of taking inspiration from the movie outfit, but also making it stand on its own in this elaborate form without overdoing it. So the only two things that feel kinda playline are the pink sash on the waistband, which is essentially just a normal ribbon material, and the main blue skirt, which just feels like playline fabric. But those are minor problems. The inclusion of Shan Yu's sword is also a very nice touch, as she is the only doll that comes with something that belongs to the villain. Back in 2018, the doll's concept art proposals were leaked, and you can see that the designers put so much love and effort into the design. They even planned the red draped sleeves to have patterns initially. The behind the scene art of these dolls is so interesting to look at, and I would just love to see it for every doll, and hoping Disney would release a book on these dolls one day. The only thing I wish differently for this doll is to have the sleeves be removable so that she can also kind of rock a daytime look, or for photographers like us, we can do more action-oriented poses without the sleeve getting in the way. And what makes this doll even more special to me is because it is a gift from my partner. Do you guys also have nice doll memories that is linked to a special someone in your life? Friends, family members? Let me know your stories in the comments down below. But anyways, yeah, so this is a doll that I will cherish a lot, and I will definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to add her into their collections, because she is definitely a doll worth buying for. Alright everybody, so that wraps up my review and unboxing on the 20th anniversary Mulan limited edition doll, so I really hope you guys enjoyed it. You can also head over to my Instagram at Chaymie Creates for more toy photography. If you enjoyed the video, you can also thumbs up and subscribe here on my YouTube channel for more toy videos in your video feeds. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!